As I sat in my small room, surrounded by disorderly boxes and uncertainty, I could not help but feel lost. I just graduated from university, not even close to my dream job. If you live in Uganda, you can relate. I felt like I was supposed to have it all figured out by that time. But as I looked around at my messy room, I realized that nobody had told me that it was okay not to have it all figured out together. Nobody had told me that failure is a stepping stone to success. All mental health matters just as physical health. Nobody warned me about all of that. Nobody. I remember how I thought back to my relationships and how I had expected them to be easy, but nobody had told me that relationships take work. Relationships are two-way, and that forgiveness is a process. It doesn't happen there and then, not a one-time event. It's now that I realize, the older I get, the more that I see perhaps our parents are not heroes just as we thought. Nobody explained to me that at some point in life, growth is a one-man journey. The variation between the support message and the congratulation message is really visible. I can't forget the memories, they are so fresh on my mind, like it was yesterday. I stood up so slowly, feeling so tired and pressured about my life. I stood in front of my mirror. I looked deeper into my own eyes with tears rolling down on my cheeks. I realized I was focusing just too much on my worries rather than being grateful for what I have, being grateful for life. I realized that I was just focusing on the negatives, other than fixing my eyes on God who perfects it all. As I navigated my early 20s, now in my mid-20s, I learned to adapt to life unpredictably. That was a tough adjustment. I guess I learned the hard way, more so for my mental health. I really learned to ask for help when I needed it, not minding what they would say about me, what they would think about me. I learned to take care of my body and mind, more so my mind. I learned that love is a choice, not just a feeling, not the emotions, but when you choose to love someone, it is a choice, and loving someone might be a mistake, but I think it's worth taking. Time is precious, so give it value. I learned that everyone is figuring out life, everyone is trying to make ends meet, everyone is just figuring out this thing called life. I should be kind to myself. I also learned that all these emotions, all this uncertainty, it was just to test me, because I now know better that the God who created me, He can never let me be tested beyond my abilities. And through it all, I discovered that I was stronger than I thought. I discovered that my worth wasn't defined by my accomplishments or my possessions, but by who I was as a person. It was actually not easy, and there were still times when I felt lost and uncertain, but I knew that I wasn't alone. Yeah, in Isaiah chapter 43 verse 2, my Father tells me that even when I walk through the waters, He will be there with me. When I go through the rivers, they shall not overflow me. When I walk through the fire, it shall not burn me. Nobody has it all figured out. We are all just trying to navigate this crazy, I don't know whether that's the right word, crazy thing called life. Maybe it's not crazy, but this thing called life. So one step at a time, as long as you don't give up on yourself, never set off a path of less resistance, basing on your dreams and what you want to achieve. And I suggest you also give love a chance and forgiveness, because they go hand in hand. I think no, they actually go hand in hand. You can't say you love and then you're not forgiving.